back to Ecommercepreneur Millionaire Blueprint, step-by-step proven strategies for creating a profitable and sustainable e-commerce business in 180 days or less. Now we are at the 5th mark. We are in module 5, which is about the practical, about setting up your online store, your seller account. But before we go into the module 5 proper, let's do a recap of module 4. In module 4, we learned about some of the tools and resources that is required to succeed as an e-commercepreneur, and we said that some of them are online store platforms like your Shopify and WooCommerce. We looked at that. We looked at the different payment gateways, PayPal, Stripe, Paystack. We also looked at marketing tools, looking at social media and email marketing, and we ended with the resources that you would need to be successful, as an e-commercepreneur. Module 5 is about setting up an e-commerce business. And in this module, we are going to be looking at how you can create your own Jumia Seller Account. Now, Jumia is an online store that combines marketplace, logistics service, and payment service to ensure customer satisfaction at all times. The Jumia was founded in 2012 and is currently present in 10 African countries. Let's get started. To get started, you need to go to group.jumia.com, where you can start your own. This link above here. And when you open the link, this is what you see on that link. The first step is to select your country. So once you click on Get Started, like we have here, at the base here, you see Get Started. So once you click on Get Started, it takes you to where you are able to select your country. There's a list of countries, African countries, about 10 of them that you select from. Once you've selected your country, you click on Next, and then you have to input your email address. To ensure that the email address that you're going to be adding is a functional one and can receive messages. And then you go to your email and verify your account by copying the code. The code will be sent to your email, and you input it here and click on verify. After that, you add your personal information, your mobile number, phone number with your country code and your password, and confirm password, and go to the next step, which is to enter your shop information. So you need to choose between whether you want to have a business account type or an individual account type. So once you've done that, you identify that a business account type basically has to be if you have an incorporated business, whether it's a business name or a limited liability, or whichever kind of business that you have, and the supporting documents, to go with it as well. We'll be looking for that as we go along. Or an individual is just somebody, you don't have all of these documentations, you can still register as an individual. Then you put your shop name, what the name you are going to give your shop. You can see here at Good Ankara Crafts, and then your shipping zone, where you are going to be shipping from. So Lagos or USA or Kenya or Ghana, and then they also ask how you heard from them, and then you click on submit. One important thing that you need to know is that if you select the business account type, you need to have a registered business, and then you need to also be ready to provide the copies of your registration document as well. But if it is an individual account, you don't need all of that. What are the things you need to create or to start a business account type. If you selected business account type in your registration, so you need to have your business registration and then valid identification, which is a government issued one, either your passport or national ID, and then you also need tax information. For Nigeria, you need VAT and and then your bank account as well. Finally, once you've been able to do all of that and everything is set, your account is ready. All you just need to do is log in to your vendor center, and then it takes you here once you've logged in. See, this is your seller account, and this is how it looks like. The seller, welcome to Jumia. Let's take your shop live. So there are a lot of there are some things, other steps that you also need to carry out to complete, So you have to complete the following sections: your business information also completed, your shipping information, and your payment information as well. Now, for your business information, these are the things that you need to put. Your full name, that's username, first name, last name, as it is seen on your ID, and then the ID type that you're going to use, whether it's your national ID or your international passport, your tax identification number, and then you also need to upload the documents, your tax identification number document as well. If you registered as a business account type, you will need to include your VAT number. But if you registered as an individual, this is not a requirement. Okay, so this is for your shipping. So shipping information, your address of where you'll be shipping from, that's your where your store will be from, and then your payment platform as well. So you have your bank account, the beneficiary name basically will be your own name, the bank account number, your IBAN, your SWIFT code, your bank name, and the bank information document as well. The additional information that required from you is it's not much. Do you have an existing shop on Jumia? No. What type of seller are you? You choose the type of seller from the drop down. So that's it about setting up your Jumia Seller account. Now, for the Amazon, there are some steps you need to follow. And first, step one is to set up your account. So you go to Amazon Seller Central and click on sign up. You choose your plan. There are two plans. There's the individual plan, which is about $1. No subscription fee for the items sold. So you're not paying subscription for that, but they charge you for every item that you sell. But if you click on the professional plan, you pay monthly subscription, no charges. They don't charge you for anything that you sell. So it's just that one-off of $39.99, which is about $40 per month. And then this plan comes with a lot of other opportunities as well. They help you market and do all of those things for you. So to create your Amazon seller account, you sign in or create your account. If you have an existing Amazon account, you can sign in. If not, you just create a new account. You verify your email and then provide your business information, legal name, business address, the phone number, and then you go to your payments. You need to set up your payment information, and this is very key because if it's not set up properly, you will not get paid. And one other thing that you need to know is that Amazon does not take debit cards, so it has to be credit card. So that's important for you to remember. So you provide your bank details for you to receive payment, and your tax information. This is very important because Amazon will use this tax information for IRS reporting purposes. So the next thing is your ID verification. You need to verify yourself that you are not a bot and that you're a person doing business. So for this, you need to upload a government issued identification card, like your international passport or your driver's license. And then you also need to provide supporting documents like your utility bills, water bill or electricity bill, as well. Um, so this step is to help you secure your account and ensure compliance with regulation. The sixth step is setting up your seller profile. So at this stage, you need to have your store name ready. So they'll ask you for the name or your brand that you want to be recognized by and the type of product that you will be selling. And then you also provide other business informations like your logo. You will need to describe your business. You need to the policies for return, 30-day policy or 7-day policy, or if you don't accept returns at all, although you have to accept returns. And then you also need to include your shipping information, where you'll be shipping from, and all of that. Step 7, you will need to list your products on all of the products that you want to sell, all the new products, you list them, add them to a catalog. If you have different categories of products, so you categorize them and put them. So if you have existing products, maybe you're an author or a bookpreneur, you've written books that you've published on Amazon KDP, and you now want to add that to your Amazon seller account, you can just add the ISBN of your ebooks or your products and it comes to your store. So you also need to create product listing if you're selling new products. So for your product listing, there are some requirements like the name of the product, the category it falls under. You need to give a description of the product, an image of the product, the price, and the quantity that is available for it. And then you also need to set your shipping preference. So this is a bit of a tricky part for those of us that are just new to e-commerce. So you have the fulfillment by merchants shipping method, and this involves you as the seller to take care of the shipping. But there is also the fulfillment by Amazon, in which case it is Amazon that will take care of the shipping of your products. And then you set your shipping rates, how much is shipping, and this is different from the price of the product itself. So finally, you need to review your store, your products, and everything that you set up, and then launch your store once everything looks good and you're ready. Yeah, additional information if you want to know more about setting up your Amazon seller account, you can go to this YouTube address and watch the video to be able to do that. One important thing that we must remember is that Amazon does not take debit cards. This is very important because if you try to use debit card as your payment platform payment model, it's going to your account will be rejected. You won't be able to go ahead with setting up your seller account. So that's it for module 5. Our activity for this module is for you to set up your own seller account. So you don't necessarily have to do Jumia or Amazon. There are a lot of others out there. You can do Etsy, eBay, and any other one that you feel that you want to use. So first just go and study those platforms and what their requirements are, and set up an account in their marketplace and do a screenshot of your seller account so that and submit that as a single file. Thank you. For module 6, we will be looking at the step-by-step process to get started in this business, e-commerce business. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found this helpful, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next training. Want to go deeper? Get access to the full course, step-by-step modules, and downloadable resources. Just click the link below. And don't forget to join our community of entrepreneurs and creators, where you'll get support, mentorship, and real success stories. The links are right below. See you inside.